David Joshua Copyright Jiménez Copyright Silva is a Spanish professional footballer who plays for English club Manchester City and the Spanish national team. Silva plays mainly as an attacking midfielder but can also play as a winger or second striker. A Spanish international since the age of 20, he was an integral member of the squads that won 3 consecutive international tournaments: a Euro, UEFA Euro 2008, 2010 FIFA World Cup, and UEFA Euro 2012, a Euro, the first time a European team has achieved such a feat. Silva spent 6 years of his professional career with Valencia CF, appearing in more than 150 games and winning 1 Copa del Rey in 2008, before moving in the summer of 2010 to Manchester City. His passing ability and possession-retaining qualities have earned him the nicknames Merlin and El Mago from his teammates and fans. Since joining City, Silva has appeared in over 150 games in 3 seasons, winning the FA Cup, Football League Cup and Premier League. Early life: Silva was born in Agua en, Gran Canaria, Canary Islands, to Fernando Jiménez Copyright Nez, a former municipal police officer who eventually was responsible for the safety of the Valencia CF stadium, and Eva Silva. His father, Fernando, is Canarian while his mother, Eva, is of Japanese descent, claimed by the Canarian media. Silva has 2 younger siblings, sister Natalia and brother Nando. Silva's cousin Cynthia died of cancer aged 5. He bears a tattoo of her name on his left wrist and kisses it whenever he scores a goal in remembrance of her. He is commonly called by the nickname Chino due to his physical appearance. The BBC reported that his maternal grandfather was from South Korea and settled in the Canary Islands in the 1960s. Silva began playing football in the youth team of UD San Fernando, near Maspalomas. Originally, he played as a goalkeeper, before becoming a winger and mirrored his game around his footballing idol as a youth, Michael Laudrup. When he was 14, he received an offer to become a youth player at Valencia CF, which he accepted. He stayed in Valencia's youth setup until he was 17. Club career: Valencia, a product of Valencia CF's youth system, Silva made his professional debut in 2004 at Euro 05, with Segunda División dens däːbid-ʻsilbɑː, while on loan from Valencia, playing 35 league games and scoring on 5 occasions. In the following season, he was again out on loan, this time to Celta de Vigo, where he played 34 matches, scoring 4 goals. After 2 late substitute appearances, the first in a 2-0 home win over Málaga CF on August 28, 2005, Silva finished as an undisputed starter as the coalition side reached the UEFA Cup straight from the second tier. Silva returned to Valencia in the summer of 2006, becoming an automatic first choice despite his young age. In 2 seasons combined, he only missed 6 matches and netted 14 goals. In August 2008, he extended his contract by 5 years, amidst interest of several Premier League teams. He won the Copa del Rey 2008, his first title in Spain. After not appearing in the first 3 months of 2008 at Euro 09 due to a chronic ankle ailment, Silva returned to the call-ups in mid-December. On January 3, 2009, he scored twice in a 3-1 home win over Atletico Madrid, still contributing with 19 matches as the Che qualified for the Europa League. In the 2009 Euro 10 season, Silva scored a career-best 8 goals, as Valencia finished in 3rd position and returned to the UEFA Champions League. On April 15, 2010, he scored a brace against Athletic Bilbao for a 2-0 home win, adding 3 assists in the 4-4 thriller at Werder Bremen for the Europa League's round of 16. Manchester City, 2010 Euro 11. On June 30, 2010, Manchester City announced that they had reached an agreement with Valencia over the transfer of Silva and that he would join the club on a 4-year deal, prior to the start of the 2010 Euro 11 season. On July 14, the Premier League side completed the signing and Silva was awarded the number 21 shirt, the same number he wore for Valencia and when playing for Spain. Manchester City had previously tried to sign Silva and his Valencia teammate David Villa in 2008, but were put off when Valencia quoted a £135 million combined price tag on both players. City manager Roberto Mancini mainly deployed Silva as a winger and later in a trequartista role in his first season. Silva made his Premier League debut on August 14, 2010 in a 0-0 draw against Tottenham Hotspur at White Hart Lane. He scored his first goal for the club on September 16, 8 minutes into the Europa League group match against Red Bull Salzburg. On October 17, he scored his first league goal in a game against Blackpool, netting City's third goal in a 3-2 away win. In a 3-1 home win in the Europa League against Lech Poznan, he set up 2 goals for Emmanuel Adebayor. He made another assist slipping through Adam Johnson for Manchester City's third in a 3-1 away win against West Ham United. Erroneous media reports emerged suggesting Silva could return to Spain and cited homesickness and difficulty to adapt to the English game. His performances, however, impressed City supporters and earned him 3 consecutive Manchester City Player of the Month awards from October to December 2010. On February 12, 2011, he was credited for the equalising goal in the 2-1 loss to rivals Manchester United when an Eden Dar three-quarters eco shot deflected off his back and into the net. On March 2, he scored from 20 yards out in an FA Cup win against Aston Villa. 3 days later, he scored the only goal in Manchester City's win against Wigan Athletic. Silva netted the third goal in City's 5-0 rout of Sunderland on April 3. His assists to Yaya Toure copyright against Everton at Goodison Park took Silva to 15 assists in all competitions for the season. Following his debut season in the Premier League, Silva has emerged as one of the league's finest playmakers. Carlos Tevez lauded him as the best signing we have made. 2011 Euro 12, Silva began the 2011 Euro 12 season in fine form, scoring the third goal in City's 4-0 thrashing of Swansea City and was voted man of the match. He also scored the following week against Bolton Wanderers, and was again named man of the match. Silva then set up 2 of Sergio Aguirre's 3 goals in City's second home game against Wigan Athletic. After a series of magnificent displays from Silva, City boss Roberto Mancini compared him to fellow Spain internationals Xavi and Andrés Iniesta and said that Silva is one of the best players in the world. On October 1, Silva was awarded the Premier League Player of the Month for his outstanding performances, making it the first time ever that 2 Manchester City players have won the award in back-to-back months, with Eden Dar three-quarters eco winning it the month before. In the first Manchester derby of the season at Old Trafford, Manchester City won 6-1, with Silva proving, yet again, to be instrumental in the Manchester City attack, scoring the 5th goal, setting up Eden Dar three-quarters eco's second with a chested volley pass through the United defence, and participating in the first 2 goals with excellent passing to James Milner to assist Mario Balotelli. On October 25, 2011, in an interview with a Spanish radio station, Silva revealed that he turned down FC Barcelona and Real Madrid so he could sign for City and that he wants to stay at the club for years. He commented, "Madrid and Barcelona are great teams, but I'm happy here and I would like to stay here for many years." Former City and England defender Earl Barrett said he is almost impossible to stop due to his ability to create space, and Andy Cole, who mostly played for Manchester United, has stated that Silva is a joy to watch. Silva scored a goal in City's 3-2 away win against Queen's Park Rangers on November 5 and also scored in City's 1-0 home win against Arsenal on December 18. He also contributed by scoring the 4th goal in City's 4-0 home win against West Brom on April 11. In addition to winning his first Premier League medal with Manchester City, he also finished the season as top of the assists table with 17 assists to his name and was one of 4 City players who made it in the PFA's Premier League Team of the Year, 2012 Euro 13. On September 17, 2012, Silva signed a new 5-year deal at City, committing himself to the Etihad Stadium until 2017. He injured himself playing for Spain, which meant he had to miss 4 games for Manchester City. On November 11, he provided the crucial assist, a lofted through ball, to striker Eden Dar 3/4 Eco, who converted in the 88th minute to steal a 2-1 victory over Tottenham Hotspur. His first league goal of the season came in a 5-0 thrashing of Aston Villa at home in the very next league match, on November 17. On January 19, 2013, Silva scored a brace against Fulham at home in a 2-0 win. On March 9, he scored the fifth and final goal in Manchester City's win against Barnsley at the City of Manchester Stadium in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup, sealing progression to the semi-finals. He finished the season with 4 goals and 10 assists in 32 league appearances for a City squad that finished runners-up to City rivals Manchester United for the Premier League title. 2013 Euro 14, on August 19, 2013, Silva scored Manchester City's opening goal of the 2013 Euro 14 Premier League season in a 4-0 win against Newcastle United at the City of Manchester Stadium. On December 10, 2013, he scored his first Champions League goal of the season in a 3-2 win at Champions FC Bayern Munich. He was named Manchester City's Player of the Month for March 2014, after scoring in away matches against Hull City and Arsenal. 2014 Euro 15, on August 12, 2014, David Silva has signed a 5-year contract with Manchester City. International career. Silva first represented Spain in the 2003 FIFA U17 World Championship in Finland, scoring 3 goals. In 2006, he became an under-21 international and scored 4 goals during the 2005 FIFA World Youth Championship. This was enough to earn him joint 4th place in the goal ranking, alongside Italian striker Graziano Pella. Silva made his senior international debut in the 1-0 friendly home defeat to Romania on November 15, 2006, and continued to receive call-ups to the side after good contributions in his first games. On August 22, 2007, he scored his first 2 goals for Spain, netting twice in a 3-2 friendly win versus Greece, and was then called up to the squad of 23 for UEFA Euro 2008. In the semi-finals game versus Russia, Silva scored the 3rd goal for Spain after a quick counter-attack in which Cesc Fabregas delivered a low cross, and he sent the ball into Igor Akinfeev's goal with his left foot. In the final, he was involved in an incident with Germany's Lukas Podolski. After he pulled Podolski to the ground, the German approached Silva, which resulted in an angry exchange of words and a coming together of heads that the referee decided not to punish. Shortly afterward, Spanish coach Luis Aragonés Copyright substituted Silva for Santi Cazorla in an attempt to calm the tensions. After appearing regularly during 2010 FIFA World Cup qualification Euro Spain won all 10 fixtures Euro Silva was also picked for the squad for the finals in South Africa. His participation was, however, a small one, as the national team won the tournament. He started in the first match, a 0-1 group stage defeat against Switzerland, then played the last 4 minutes of the 1-0 win against Germany in the semi-finals. On August 11, 2010, during an international friendly with Mexico, Silva scored 2 minutes into second-half injury time, ending the game with a 1-1 draw. In a Euro 2012 qualifier against Liechtenstein on September 3, 2010, Silva scored after 62 minutes, in a 4-0 away win. The following month, in the same competition, he scored through a rare header, as the national team downed Lithuania in Salamanca. In a friendly against Colombia on February 9, 2011, he came off the bench to score the game's only goal with just 4 minutes remaining, helping Spain to a hard-fought 1-0 win. He scored twice and provided 1 assist in Spain's 3-1 victory against Scotland in their final match of the Euro 2012 qualifiers. The win saw the Spaniards enter the tournament with a perfect qualifying record by winning all their group games. He scored the first goal in Spain's 2-2 comeback against Costa Rica, a friendly match where he came on as a substitute in the second half with Spain trailing 2-0. He once again scored in a friendly against Venezuela to make the score 2-0 in a match that ended in a 5-0 win. Heading into Euro 2012, He scored in their pre-tournament friendly against China by finishing off a short give-and-go from Andres Iniesta in the 84th minute. Silva was a starter in all 6 matches of Spain's Euro 2012 campaign. In the 14th minute of the Euro 2012 final, he headed home a Cesc Fabregas cross, giving Spain a 1-0 lead. The match ended 4-0 and concluded the tournament in which Silva scored 2 goals and made 3 assists, the best efficiency of any player at the Euros. He was subsequently named in UEFA's Euro 2012 Team of the Tournament for his performances. Silva was named in Vicente Del Bosque's 23-man squad list for Spain's contestation of the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup, held in Brazil. On June 20, 2013, Silva scored 2 goals in Spain's 10-0 demolition of Tahiti. International goals, career statistics. Club, as of May 11, 2014. International, as of June 23, 2014, Honours, Club. Valencia, Copa del Rey, 2007 Euro 08, Manchester City, Premier League, 2011 Euro 12, 2013 Euro 14, FA Cup, 2010 Euro 11, Football League Cup, 2013-14, FA Community Shield, 2012, National, Spain, FIFA World Cup, 2010, UEFA European Football Championship, 2008, 2012. FIFA Confederations Cup 3rd place, 2009. Runner-up, 2013, UEFA European Under-19 Championship, 2004, FIFA U17 World Championship runner-up, 2003, Individual, Pedro Zabala Award, 2005, Premier League Player of the Month, September 2011, PFA Premier League Team of the Year, 2011 Euro 12. UEFA Euro Team of the Tournament, 2012, Etihad Players Player of the Year, 2011 Euro 12, Decorations, Medalla de Oro de Canarias, 2010 Gold Medal of the Royal Order of Sporting Merit, 2011, References. External links, Official website, Elite Football Profile, Football Profile, National Team Data, Premier League Profile, David Silva Career Stats at Soxabase, David Silva at national-football-teams.com, David Silva Euro FIFA Competition Record, ESPN Stats, Silva at goal.com.